Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So yeah, in this video, this is going to be a bit of a different video. This is just me sat in front of the camera talking about why I love movies, why I love collecting movies, why I love collecting physical media. This is yeah, a bit more of an insightful video, just about me talking about why I love movies. And yeah, hopefully you can get something from this, you can relate to it. That's the main goal and purpose of this video, just to try and sort of share my thoughts about movies and why I love them. But yeah, this is just yeah, a video covering that topic. And getting straight into it, really, for me, is anyone who doesn't know me or know what my channel's about. My paramount passion is in life is movies. I love movies, I adore them. They're my go-to comfort factor in life. I just get on with movies so well. I've loved movies ever since as far back as I can remember. I've been collecting movies now for well over 30 years. And yeah, they're just my main hobby, my main love, my main passion, and I adore them. And I know a lot of people in this YouTube community feel the same way. Um, and yeah, it's just something that I can't really explain why I love them. A passion and a hobby is something you are, are born with. It's just in your system. It's the way you're wired. You know it. You don't choose it. It chooses you. And yeah, movies have that's been the case with me in movies. Movies have chosen me to love them, and I yeah just adore them. Um, yeah, it's just one of those things that you can't really explain. It's just what I gravitate to. Um, Movies have always been there for me. I've had, like everyone, we've all had ups and downs in life, and no matter what happens, how bad things get, how good things are, movies have always been there for me, and they've been, a backbone and a pillar of support for me. They're just, yeah, my go-to getaway escapism, and I just love it. Going back as far as I can remember, um, when I was growing up at school, um, yeah, so pretty much school life for me was nothing ever at school interested me. No matter what it was, no matter what subjects I was learning, I never ever really related to anything that was going on at school. I was just interested in getting the day done, coming back home, and watching TV. TV for me growing up was like a third parent. I've learned so many life lessons through TV shows, through movies, everything. I just wanted to have that all the time. Um, but yeah, school. There were times when I was at school, I'd be getting into trouble because of I hadn't done certain homework. It completely slipped my mind just because I wanted to watch movies. I don't recommend that to anyone. Obviously, school is of paramount importance, but for me, there was nothing at school I ever really gravitated to. There was nothing on offer for me. There was nothing like catered to me at school. And yeah, there was nothing to nurture the love of movies, and that's the way it is. There wasn't anything to nurture someone's passion, someone's love. There was nothing there to for my case anyway. There was nothing there to support what you love and what you do, and if there's any way you can sort of get a career out of what you love doing. There was nothing, just non-existent, nothing there. And yeah, ever since then, I've loved movies. Movies have always been there. Um, Now I always say there's a fine line between loving movies and collecting physical media. I love movies. Everyone knows that. I'm getting sounding like a broken record, but the physical media aspect of it is secondary to me. I love the concept of collecting movies. It's just a joy. It's a passion. Everyone has got something they are passionate about. Everyone has that hobby that they collect. Doesn't matter what it is. And it's a good thing. It's a really, really good thing to have. You know, we we need to have something in life that we enjoy, that we come home from, the end of the day at work, and you have that downtime, you have that enjoyment. Doesn't matter what it is. Um, and yeah, we all need that. We all need to have that. Doesn't matter what it is. And yeah, there's just something about collecting movies. I enjoy the fun factor of it. The collection you see behind me is an accumulation of movies 30 years in the making, and I enjoy it. It's fun to see a collection evolve, a collection change, new additions brought in, old ones out, sadly, when you do upgrades and things like that. But it's just something to sit back and look at and be proud of. Um, and yeah, it's just something I adore doing. It's a lot. What I enjoy most about it as well is when people come over who are not film fanatics like myself, are not interested, and they just sort of look at it in awe and are just absolutely blown away by what they're seeing. And I'm just like, this is something I see every day, but it's to see their faces, to see where their eyes wander to, what part of the shelf they're gazing at. And yeah, it's just a joy to witness. Um, but yeah, it's just a really, really fun hobby of mine. I just adore it. And yeah, it's like I said before, I can't really explain why I like movies. I've just gravitated to them. There are every type of movie that I collect. I do not shun any type of genre. Um, any type of movie at all, I am open to. I'm open to anything as long as it's a film. And I think that's a good way to approach it, because I know obviously people have tastes in movies as well, what genre they gravitate to. For me, it is very much, it is just an open canvas, and you can, film is just, there's such a vast variety there. And yeah, it's just what I love, what I go to. You can't really sort of, I can't really sort of put into words why that is, but I'm open to everything. I don't shun any type of genre, because there are gems out there. I know, as many films as I have seen, I know that there are thousands of other films out there that I'm dying to see, dying to sink my teeth into and enjoy, because there's movies out there on the verge of becoming extinct, and it's sad. And I just, yeah, I love collecting, I love preserving movies, and that's me, in a nutshell. But yeah, it's the state of affairs at a minute with the way home media and movies is going as well, is obviously streaming is the big thing at the moment. um I am probably the most anti-streaming person that there is. And I know that might sound a little hypocritical, because I do YouTube myself, which of course is a streaming platform, and there's content on there that you can't own physically, and I do have subscriptions to streaming services, but I never really use them. And the thing is, having a collection like the one I've got is something that I understand is not for everyone. There are pros and cons to having a big collection. Obviously, the cons are money. Editions are, they are expensive. Um, Space, real estate, when it comes to room and shelving things, that is a massive, massive factor for collectors. Um, and yeah, there are issues to it. There are issues from it. You lose track of what you collect. Everything I get, I catalogue, by the way. I have a big list of what I've got, so I know what I've got. And yeah, but for me, the way streaming has sort of taken off it killed the experience for me. It killed the joy of going out, buying a movie on its release day, and you know, renting a movie as well from the likes of Blockbusters and other rental stores. That to me was an event. Back in the day, going to Blockbusters, that to me was as you know, as trivial and as organic as going to the shops to buy food, as going out to get a haircut, doctor's appointment. Going to the video store was amongst that way of living for me, and it's gone now. And that is what it is. It's just the way it's just the way it's gone. It's technology. It's the way it's gone, and I get it. I get it. I absolutely do. It's simplified for everyone. But for me, what this is not a video about, you know, anti-streaming or anything like that. If you can have the love that I have for movies and not own a single DVD, and I'm absolutely all right with that. More power to you. I'm nothing but respect for you. But for me, I'm a collector, and it's in my blood, and I love doing it. It's the way it is. And yeah, but for me, streaming is very much controlled. It's not a lot of people see it this way, but for me, streaming is beyond controlled. For me, it is very much a streaming platform has the power and the control to say what you can and cannot watch. Not every movie is on every streaming service, and I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, we're saying what you can and cannot watch. We're putting on display to you a certain amount of options, and that's all you have. There's far too many streaming services, by the way. It's ridiculous. I don't know how anyone could be subscribed to all of them. It must just wipe your bank account. And yeah, my point is it's controlled. It's very much you can watch certain amount of movies, and that's it. We're letting you watch what's on offer. We decide what's on offer for you to watch. And the pros to having a collection is no one's in control of my collection but me, and it's a joy. It's a power in a sense. I don't pay a monthly subscription on my collection. Any money and time I put towards my collection is to its growth, and it's not, in my opinion, money down the drain as it is with movie streaming services, because they charge you on a monthly basis for the same content. Any money I put towards my collection is like I said, to its growth, to its improvement. But like I said as well, I know it's not for everyone. I know this isn't for everyone. This isn't you know, something that every household needs. It's not. I chose to have this, and I wouldn't change it any other way. But yeah, streaming services are controlled, like I said, and yeah, it's very much a sad state of affairs for me. But it's not something. It's not an issue. It's not. I know it's not an issue. It's not something people care about. It's just the way I go. I have conversations with people, and they tell me, "Oh, you're collecting a dead format. It's gone the way of the dodo. Why are you doing it? What you get out of it? What?" And I'm like, you'll never understand. You know, I'm sure you have a hobby that I will never understand, but I don't take the piss or you know, make fun of it. It's, you have what you have, and that's fine. It's going to be something I'm never going to relate to or ever understand, but it is what it is. You love what you love doing, and this is mine. And I feel bad for people who don't have that going on for them. It's who have to feel as if they, you know, ridicule others because they do have something, and that has happened, and that is the way of things, and it is sad, but you know, you can walk away being the better person. And yeah, this is just my insight. This is my insight. This is what I've observed over the years. This is the way I've seen things go. And yeah, it just is what it is. And you know, at the end of the day, my big takeaway is, if you find something in life you enjoy it. That is the most important takeaway. We're not here for a long time, and you've got to find something that you love, and you've got to find something that you enjoy, and run with it, go with it, enjoy it. That's the main point, and my main takeaway from this collecting experience. And yeah, I can't stress it enough. It's something that I love. It's always been there for me through the good times and the bad. And yeah, it's what I love. And I hope, you know, if you are a collector out there, you can relate to this video, you can get something from it, you can understand it. And yeah, that's just me in a nutshell. Yeah, love movies, love the way it's going. My collection, that is. And yeah, it's a fun time, good times, you know, I had from this collection behind me, and I just enjoy it so much. And I hope you do as well, with your collections, and you know, what you've got is something to appreciate. And as well, what's enhanced the enjoyment for me from collecting films as well is YouTube itself. I've watched YouTube for well over 10 years now, and I've only been doing videos for about 2.5 years at the time of making this video. And YouTube has been an absolutely brilliant pipeline to connect with other people who share the same interests. And I know I'm not alone in thinking this, but YouTube is going to connect other people with other interests as well. There is an audience out there. If there's something you love doing, love talking about, doesn't matter what it is, I'm sure there's a community on YouTube that, you know, has the same thoughts and has the same passions that you do, and it's just waiting there for you to, you know, join it and be part of it. And I've seen it with films and film collecting, and it is just an absolute joy. It's connected me with people that I'm going to consider to be friends for life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's just brilliant. Yeah, it just has plugged you in with people on the same wavelength, have the same thoughts and passions that you do, and it's just a joy, because my working life, my social life, I don't have people involved in that who have the same passions and collections as me, and I'm lucky to do. I'm lucky to have one friend who does. And yeah, it's an absolute joy what YouTube has done. And yeah, it's brilliant. That for me has just been a joy and a blessing. And yeah, it's connected me with people to talk about what I love doing, what I love watching. And as well as, you know, I hope that part of me on YouTube has been able to, and I've seen it happen, I've been able to recommend films to people and they've never heard of them. And I've had messages saying, that film you talked about, I watched it the other night and it blew me away. It was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. And the favour has been returned as well. I've had movies recommended to me that I've never even heard of, never seen, never heard of, and it's blown me away watching them, and it's made my want me to enhance my collection. And it's a joy. It's a real treat out there, with YouTube. And yeah, just an absolutely wonderful thing to get to know these people. It's just an absolute joy. But yeah, it's in a nutshell, guys, I can't really explain why I love movies. It just is. It just is. It's just what you gravitate to. It's what you enjoy doing. And yeah, keep on doing it, because it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what it is, what you collect, what your hobbies are. As long as you're not hurting anyone, fuck it, go with it, have fun, and just enjoy it. Enjoy it is the main takeaway. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just enjoying movies. I'm at a point in life where I can sit down and watch a film, turn my phone off, turn my laptop off, and enjoy it. And wow, it's yeah, it's just really enhances the experience, and I can't recommend it enough. So yeah, just like I said, guys, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy what you're collecting, and just have fun with it. And yeah, I'm going to leave the video there, guys, and say thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.